you can't just go in anywhere you feel like.
For now,
We've
your
established
trespasser is only allowed people here that are justified to be. Okay, now they're trying to take the piss.
Are you understanding this proper one simple thing? You are at a place where you should not be. Simple?
And we're doing a report on people that are not meant to be in the country. That's what we're trying to find out. So you're telling me I'm not supposed to be here.
But
can you see how that seems a bit funny?
If you would have legally, properly wanted to come in, you would have come from the main gate.
And what would you have done?
Get off it now! Get off it now! What's going on?
These people are come illegally from the back end. Come from the outside, backside illegally. But you enter the premises illegally.
Today we're at the Crowne Plaza, Basingstoke, which is part of the 9 group owned by Vivek Chadha, who owns several hotels across the country, making millions off taxpayers' money by housing illegal migrants. Now this is a former Hilton Hotel, opened in 1985, and it's a 4-star hotel with 140 bedrooms, health and leisure club, fully equipped with a gym and sauna and steam room. So yeah, this has been renovated a few times since 2009 and operates under Intercontinental Hotels Group, with Stay Belvedere Hotels Limited currently managing it. Now, online sources state that it's back open to the public, but locals have informed us this isn't the case. So we're here to check on the current use of the place and see what we can find out, because as you well know, there's a lot of cover-up surrounding the issue of housing illegal migrants, and the public deserve to know what's going on, especially as they're being made to pay for it. But I have to say, it's a shithole here. It smells like piss and shit, and there's McDonald's bags.
You up for some sit-ups?
Oh, is that what it is? Sort of fitness board advisory. Seems very derelict here. Obviously all inside on the free Wi-Fi.
Hello.
Hiya, hi mate.
Hello.
We're just checking in at reception.
What?
We just came round.
Hello.
We went to the front, they said come here, sign in.
Who are you? From what company?
Oh, I'm just
From which company?
I'm just with this guy here, yeah. I'm just security for him.
Who's the security?
John.
Hello. On the phone.
It's John.
Where are you guys? Still got your contract. How do you say the contract?
I'm not sure who are you and who are you talking
Who
to.
you are?
Sorry?
Who you are?
You
Are
alright?
you
Sorry?
Who you are?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
who are you?
Who am I?
Can I see your badge?
Sorry.
I've come
Do
to
you have
fuck
any
around.
badge?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Fuck around.
So can you go out and
Oh yeah, I must have left it in the car. I think
This
he's
is,
got
private.
his.
Okay, you
I
have
know,
to,
yeah.
you have to get out the
Let's
premises
go out
then.
and start
Yeah.
booking the room.
Come here outside.
From outside, because
book a
this is
room
not
there?
the place to book the room.
Okay.
So we will have to first go out and start.
Stay
going there.
Belvedere.
We'll have to go out and start talking from there.
Yeah, okay.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
It's windy out there.
Brother,
You
come
are
here.
at a private property.
You were on your phone, sat in the corner.
Come outside, we will do talk there.
You were on your
Okay?
phone. Too
Yeah.
busy on your phone.
Non
Not
phone.
doing your job. Yeah.
Come outside.
What's happened
Come
here
here.
then? What?
Come outside, please.
You will need
Why?
to start
Why?
moving
Why
out
are we
again.
here?
Who does?
Yeah, why are you here?
Sorry?
Who does?
Because
I'm telling you, you need
locals
to
just
start
asked us
moving
to come
out.
and do a report.
Locals.
Just,
Because
yeah,
You're representing
you have
locals.
to be.
as in people that live nearby.
And how do you identify yourself?
How do I identify myself?
Yeah.
Member of
If
the
you're
public.
local and you represent someone, then how do you identify yourself?
Well, I don't need to do
I
it.
am
'cause I'm
not
not at
What do
work.
you mean?
able to talk.
I don't need to
Are you,
identify myself.
are you working for the council?
No.
Then you are a private
It's
investigator
called
or
citizen
something.
journalism. So
Sorry?
what?
Journalism.
No, citizen journalist. That's what it is. That's the title. It's just a member of the public.
Security
They
looks
can go
okay.
somewhere that's
Yeah, but-
publicly accessible.
Brothers, come here.
Just
But
ask,
you know this
just
is a
ask
private
questions.
premises,
Yeah, I know,
yeah?
yeah.
You're not allowed to be here.
Yeah.
Stop touching.
But
You
they-
know that.
I'm not touching.
Okay, but
If you know that this is a private property,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're not
Touch you,
allowed
then you need
in.
to move out.
We've heard that a lot.
Brother,
Calm
come
down.
outside, please.
I'm just talking to him, that's all.
Calm down.
We're just
Calm
talking.
down.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
all good.
I
Yeah.
know. This is what happens when you panic.
Okay. No,
We're
it's
just
no
talking.
panicking. It's
He
no
seems
panicking.
like he's
It's
panicking.
no,
Yeah.
this is a private property.
I know, yeah.
Has to be kept secure.
Yeah, but it's not because it's open, so we walked on.
It's only allowed people here that are
Okay.
Justified to be here.
So we've established that.
You for now,
We've
you're a
established that.
trespasser.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to come
Does that mean that we can't just ask some basic questions
What questions? What do you need to know?
about?
No.
You can
Are they-
ask at the gate.
When
Because
you
if you're
already
allowed to
said
get
you're a
in, you know.
trespasser,
Yeah.
how is a trespasser, by the English word
Yeah.
trespasser, is even allowed to ask a question?
It doesn't mean they don't have a right to ask questions, though, does it?
No, not here.
And it's
Because
not-
at this
it's-
property
it's-
you are trespassing.
But it's not breaking the law; it's a civil matter.
No,
so we're just here
it's still-
peacefully
it's
to ask
still
some
breaking-
questions.
It's
That's
still
it.
breaking the law. You want
Yeah.
to ask
It's
questions?
not
let's
breaking
go
the
out.
law.
It's still breaking the law when you're trespassing a property
Okay.
where you should not be.
Okay.
That's definitely breaking the law.
But then you have to understand it's publicly accessible because we didn't break in. There's an opening. We walked on. Yeah.
But
the
you
other
ca-
part
you,
is
you can't just go in anywhere you feel like.
if
right?
it's publicly accessible, then it's called public, so anybody could just walk on.
It's the gate is there.
Yeah.
If
It's
you
not.
just
We
if
just
you
walked
just
on,
ent-
so
yeah,
there's
if
no
you
gate.
just enter from a sneak door, okay, then
Yeah.
then you're actually trespassing.
So do
which
you
are agreeing? Are you agreeing to?
But do you
Are
understand?
you agreeing to trespassing? Are you agreeing to trespassing? You
Yes.
sneaked in
not a
through
criminal
a
But it's not a criminal.
door.
It's not a criminal offence, is it?
It is. Why
It's
is
not.
it not? Why? Can I just get into
Civil
your
and criminal.
Stable stopping you. You are just manipulating us that you have to talk to the reception. You have to
So
go to there.
we've just been to somewhere. We've just been somewhere. So why are you not letting me talk?
So you said you are security.
I'm security for him. Yeah.
You said to me.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Can you please tell me your SIA badge?
I don't have to have a security badge. I'm security for him. I didn't say I'm
So what
working.
can we
for
do now?
security.
What can we do now?
Well, we would have left by now.
What can we
if you
do
just,
now?
like had a conversation. But this is going back and forth, and people are panicking.
Nobody's panicking.
What can we do now?
Nobody's panicking. You have chosen to have a body cam on you and get into a place.
This is in case something kicks off. He's the one filming.
So why is he on? You are security.
Because
Ask him to
he's
stop
doing
it.
a report.
So ask him to stop it. If you want to actually have a
But that's what
conversation,
he's doing.
if you want to actually have a
That's his job,
conversation,
yeah.
so ask him to stop.
But I've been talking to you.
Sorry?
And he's over there.
Yeah, so that is what I'm saying. Both
excuse
of
me,
you
sir.
have come up with body cams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Into a property
Okay.
which is not yours. You
So
don't
why-
own it.
why did-
It
why
is
did
not
they
a
need,
public
they only
property.
need information about this place.
They need to
That's it.
stop.
As much as you talk about it,
Why?
this
This
is going to
is
be
why it makes it a lot worse. This is why it makes it
We can
worse.
give him all the information. But first, you can please go outside.
Yeah, so every
On the
time they
gate-
say that though,
on the gate,
then we go out
Yeah.
and then they leave. We've just been somewhere with guys like yourselves,
Okay.
and they just spoke to us and it was all fine, and then we
So
left.
what
So
can
when
we
you
do
react
now?
like this and the security aren't
It's fine.
professional,
What can we do now?
It makes it worse.
What can we do now? We can go outside the gate.
Okay.
We can give you all
Yeah.
your answers
So
what you want.
it's obvious
But
we're
right
not-
now, listen. Right now, it's
Yeah.
it's confidential things. It's
Right.
files all over
Okay.
the. Okay, you can't allow to report anything. You can't allow to shoot anything.
Okay.
So we can go
We're
out.
not shooting anything.
Yeah.
We're not shooting.
Yeah.
You are already shooting, brother. You
not
did.
shooting.
You did.
Can
You
we
did
go
switch
out?
on, switch
Can
off
we
the
go
camera
out?
multiple times. Can you show me that?
The thing is, you have to understand the mindset. So the issue is that people want to just come and ask questions about what the plans are for the hotel because, wait, listen, because like people are paying tax and the tax money is being used to pay for this. So the locals are just saying we're a bit afraid to go because sometimes the security are hostile. And we say, oh, well, they're not all hostile. Some of them do talk to us.
Okay.
So we've come to just ask some questions. It's not hostile.
We can give you all your
Yeah.
answers. But first
it's
thing,
always,
can we go out?
It's always conditional. We're not going into any rooms. We're not going to film all this.
Yeah, but
We can just stand here and ask
no one
questions.
allows.
Brother, you already filmed
Speak
everybody.
to him about it.
No
then.
one allows.
So you are saying you are his security.
But it's not my job to say to him what to do and what not to
Okay,
do.
so no one is allowed to
supposed to
stand
stand
over there because
Okay,
of
well, we
some
can stand over there. We don't have to go outside. Because when we go outside, you shut the doors.
No. We didn't shut the door. We are coming outside with you. We are coming outside with
Okay,
you.
well, I'll wait for him and then I'll go out.
So let's
I'm
go.
not leaving him on his own. I'll wait for him.
Wait for him. Can we go out, please? We can go together.
Still got the contract. Not lost it yet.
You need to first go out that door.
They're going to answer every question.
COVID stuff. COVID's over. Isn't it?
Thank you, appreciate it.
So T2 sugars, please. Come outside. They're Yorkshire tea.
Come outside,
I don't need
brother.
what?
You don't need irony.
Just outside.
I don't need irony.
Irony, yeah, you know the word?
Cup of tea, please. Brew.
No tea, please. Outside.
Tea and toast.
Okay, now they trying to take the piss. Yeah.
Who's trying? I'm trying to
You.
take the piss.
You.
I think you're taking the piss.
My
brother.
My directions are very clear. Can we go outside? Then I can give all your answers.
Have you heard Island of Strangers? We heard that sound.
No, we didn't hurt. Can we go
You
outside?
don't need to answer anything of what you're asking.
Okay.
You need to first step
Outside.
So what's wrong with?
I'm not touching you. Just go outside.
So can we not just? Can you not just
Outside.
speak here?
No, we are speaking outside.
There's nothing confidential here.
This is not for the speaking.
But you always say that. They always say that, and then they shut the door.
Are you understanding this proper one simple thing?
I don't
you are
think
at
you
a
are.
place. You are at a place where you should not be.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple sentence. You are at a place where you should not be.
Yeah, the irony of what you just said. Say it again.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to first go out of that place, and then we need to talk further.
And we're doing a report on people that are not meant to be in the country. That's what we're trying to find out. So you're telling me I'm not supposed to be here.
But
Can you see how that seems a bit
you're
funny?
talking to a wrong set of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't know any information
Did any
at all?
of us allow those people to come into the country?
No, but
There will be a lot of-
you're working
You're
and
getting
profit.
So we can please go
profiting
there.
from it.
We can please go there
Brother,
and start talking.
please go outside.
Look, you look like you're about to make a mixtape, yeah? Why don't you back up? a
Brother,
little bit?
I'm saying go outside.
I know what you're saying.
That's it.
I know what you're
It's
saying.
enough.
Too aggressive.
Go outside is enough now.
Listen, you
That's
calm
it.
your man down before it all really kicks off. Yeah?
Calm down.
Calm yourself down. Low impulse control. Take a breath.
You
Yeah?
have a responsibility.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. Keep your job, yeah? Don't.
No, it's not about
Can
the
come
job,
outside,
it's
brother,
about-
please.
No, it is about jobs because the police are aware of what we do, and there's a new
it's about
legislation
politeness and it's
that's come out
about,
called C.A.L.M.
Yeah, and you're
where
not being
security
polite
are
when
meant
you
to
shouting
sort
in my
of
ear, is it? You're doing this
find
in my
out.
face.
Yeah, but you're not polite either if you stay here and you told that you're not
I'm
listening.
surrounded. Yeah, I'm surrounded by
Okay,
people. So
leave
how
him
would
space to go out.
There's no
I've got a man behind me.
He has to turn that clearly on.
Just guiding you. We are just guiding you.
You're guiding me.
Yeah. Can we go
I just
out?
want a quick read of the medical information on the
Please,
board.
you're not allowed to read anything.
I'm not
It's
allowed to
a
read
private
it.
Keep telling us what we're not allowed
It's
to
a
do.
private property inside the hotel. It's a private.
On the
hotel.
article online, it said this place is back open.
No.
Early.
Officially,
morning.
it says it's open to the public. yeah.
Nothing officially.
That's why we've come
It
just to
says-
confirm and
I
talk.
can,
but all this
I can
just-
show you.
Brother,
I can show you.
Please understand one thing. If you would have legally, properly wanted to come
What?
in, you would have come from the main gate.
And what would you have done? Shut the door. No comment.
But you would have come from the main
So
gate.
what do you think we're supposed to do?
You would have come from the main gate. Yes. No.
Yeah.
Right?
And does that
you did
work?
not do.
No.
You did not do.
No.
So.
What's that?
So.
I stopped you as well.
You didn't stop us. You let us in.
I said I'm going up to reception. I said I'm going up to reception. The door was open. So why is the door open? I didn't barge in, did I? I didn't go. I came in to just talk.
It's a
And then
place where
your
whatever
staff
work the
members
hotel
just
wants to
seemed a bit
do their
unhinged.
work, whatever work is happening.
But
there will
you
be
are.
doors
You
open.
were running this place. Stay Belvedere's.
So please go outside and then
You keep saying that, but we're just talking. to
Yeah, we can talk outside.
What's the problem here?
We can talk outside.
We're not
the
going up
building.
filming a board. We're just talking. What's the problem here?
Yeah, because it's a private property. You
Yeah,
understand this
okay.
thing. It's a private hotel. Our duty, no one allows to enter inside.
Yeah.
So please, I request you, we can go outside. We can
Okay.
answer all your questions.
That's fine.
But outside the building.
Okay.
Please.
Well, it
I
seems like we're
request
getting
you.
somewhere talking to your colleague here. So what's the problem?
I can take my colleague with me.
Yeah.
We can go outside and we can give you all your answers. I request you.
Okay, we'll
could
meet
please-
you out there. So you definitely talk to us.
Yeah, sure. We can go outside. We can go outside. I
Okay, you
request
go first so you don't lock us out.
Come, sir.
These
Please.
doors don't get locked, brother. Okay. Come see, this opens.
Could you please go outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
A lot of staff working there, isn't there? A lot of staff.
They could have cut about 10 minutes off if you just was peaceful.
Get off it now! Get off it now! Tell this guy!
Not allowed.
Get it off!
Camera.
Get
It's
it
not
off!
allowed.
Don't you dare do that! What are you doing?
Why are you talking
Don't you dare do that!
Not
No!
video.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Then
I'm recording, yes! You have no... You do not
Recording
grab
is
my
not
stuff!
allowed here.
You do not grab my stuff!
This is all because of how unprofessional.
Do not
it is.
grab
Why
that.
did he grab his camera when he was leaving?
You do
Okay,
not!
who said he is not recording? Did you
I'm
say
recording.
you
Who is
said
recording now?
inside?
I said he
Yes,
was
look.
recording.
Yeah.
He's recording now.
Look,
Yeah.
you
He's
said no.
He was recording in there.
Yeah, so that's what we're saying. He's not.
But why is he
supposed to
grabbing it
record.
when you've asked him to leave and he's
Okay, that's
leaving?
fine. He's grabbed it. That's all done.
So hang on, why is
He's
he?
not allowed to
That's
record.
fine.
So you asked him.
I'm allowed. Ring
You
the
asked
police
him
and
to
ask
leave.
them I'm allowed to record.
You asked him to leave and he leaves, and then you grab his camera.
Call the police. Call
Look at this.
Right.
Island of strangers.
So we take your advice, we leave, and then the guy grabs his camera. Why is he doing that?
I didn't advise him to grab the camera.
Okay, but you're responsible for your
Yeah, you
staff.
are.
So-
That is your security. He's just reached for my camera and grabbed it.
And now
Grabbed
you know,
hold of it.
now you know why we
Yeah,
have the
with
cameras.
filthy
see?
hands.
This is why we have the
Yes.
cameras.
It's You can take as much as videos you want.
Thank you.
He will
We'll
now.
tell you
Wherever-
security.
He will
Yeah, you
specifically
can
now.
you can post wherever you want to.
Yeah, we will.
But you need to understand
Yes.
that it's not a personal thing I'm
But
doing.
we don't need permission.
Right?
That's what you need to tell
No,
you guys.
you need permission.
No, we don't
Don't.
need permission.
I cannot record you.
You can. You can
Why?
do that.
For what
If you're
reason
at
should I
work, I
record
can
you?
request a
If
copy.
you're reporting on us, you can just come and
Yeah,
grill
so
me.
I'm
We'd no issue
even
with
if
that.
you're reporting or whatever it is,
Yeah.
you have first got into a place
Yeah.
which is a pure private place.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, it's all private out there. It's all grilled.
Yeah.
You got from a place where it was a sneak door.
It
Okay?
wasn't a sneak door, it was open. You go in and have a walk and see how open it is.
Yeah,
Anybody,
that's-
there's a lady that was walking a dog,
Would
and
you-
she even pointed it out to us.
Would
so-
you come into a hotel
Yeah.
from that door? If you're actually going into the
Well,
hotel, would you come into a hotel from that door?
If we'd have come up here,
No, right?
you would have shut the security. The security would have shut the doors.
No, this is not a public property.
Do you know part of the problem that we do this is because locals have their concerns.
Tell your man.
He's
You're
already
going to get in
recorded.
trouble with
There's
the
no
police.
point doing anything.
You're going to get in trouble with the
His-
police because there's a new legislation out called C.A.L.M, and his security is supposed to be following it, and it's how you determine a situation.
Brother, as much as we
Yeah.
would be,
And the police are aware of this.
as much
So the
as
security
we would
gets-
be in
Unhinged
trouble with
security
police,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
You would equally be in trouble with
Big
police.
problem.
Yeah.
Because
Big
there's
problem.
a big notices
problem.
at the
What have you-
gate,
With that
okay,
one.
Yeah.
saying that
Yes.
this is a private property
Big
and you're not
okay.
allowed to enter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they know it's a civil trespass, it's not a
Why you
crime.
come inside?
And
What the hell are you
Whatever
talking
is it,
about, man?
They'll-
whatever it is,
Yeah. They know that we're
It's
just
still-
doing a peaceful
it's still a
report.
problem.
It's your security that are the issue. That's the problem.
the security will be an issue till the time you just come in
Do
from.
you know if they weren't here and it was just you,
Yeah.
we would have just had a quick conversation with you. You would have said, I'm happy to answer questions. Do
No,
you
but
mind
he-
just coming out here? We would have done it.
From the starting,
Yeah.
he's saying
Yeah.
stable video, stable
Yeah,
video.
he's got it on
You
his
finish
contract.
your
He's doing a
contract.
report. So.
You can go and check your news, brother. Okay.
No, the
I'm not
news
su-
filters it.
So if the news is filtered,
No, they've called the police. We're waiting for the
leave the
police now.
premises now.
This
Okay,
is the
police-
thing.
when the
police come,
they've asked us
they're
to
not
stay
letting
here.
us.
So,
No police,
no, we have not.
there is
We have not
enough.
asked you to stay here.
yeah.
You need to
He
leave.
said, can you come
You're
outside?
waiting for the
Come outside.
side.
Yeah. Yeah. So
You get the
come
outside.
outside.
But
Wait,
if you
just
feel
be
police,
quiet.
Why you come the inside?
I'm talking
Just
to your
private
colleague.
property.
Yeah.
I think
You
you should
private property.
really.
Who's allowed you come the inside?
Wait,
Not
there's an
good.
opening at the back.
Okay, you going out first.
Yeah.
First take the
leave
position,
the
then you come back.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Why is he clicking
Look,
his fingers?
We're having a conversation.
This
We
is
can
going to
leave,
get
but they're
really out of
interrupting.
control, guys. If
What
you
about
don't
being
you need a
aggressive.
confirmation?
I'm talking to him.
Okay,
I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I'm trying to have a conversation
I am
and I
the
can leave.
authority.
And you're interrupting, so you're delaying
Brother,
it.
if you want to keep continuing this,
I
this
appreciate
can
you
go on
being
for
peaceful
hours,
and I'm talking
okay?
to you, but these guys are just making it worse.
The security for whom you have become
Yeah.
security and come here,
Yeah.
yeah, that guy is not peaceful.
Who?
Okay, that
Who's
guy is
not?
continuously recording.
These guys are not
When-
peaceful.
He's only
When
started
he's-
recording because we've been to
I
other
am
places.
He's
peaceful.
recording
and they get-
inside as well.
Yeah, why?
He was recording
I am
inside as
peaceful.
well. He did not have to record. If you were coming
Andra.
purely for a conversation,
Yeah.
you won't come in with a body cam. Okay.
So how do you think he's going to report that?
And being a good citizen, you would follow the thing when it says that it's a private property and do not enter.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still wanting to figure out his camera and trying to record. He will have to stop that. Otherwise, I will go in now and then it is over to the security team.
Get away from me. Why you aggressive?
He will
Why
have
you
to-
aggressive?
in my face. You will have to tell
He'll have
him.
to film.
So okay, you
The
can.
police will say he's
Don't touch
allowed.
me. No, don't touch me.
Stay back with this. There's going to be big problem.
The police will say it's okay. He's allowed to film. We're off. We're off.
premises,
You can go in and lock the doors now. So when you go in, you can go in and lock
There
the
is a
doors.
door.
No, I'm saying he can go in.
Door, brother. You are coming from the back.
Sorry.
Listen, trust me.
Yes.
If you just go in, then he'll calm down and we'll go. I know, I'm giving you advice. If you all just go in, he'll calm down and we'll leave.
You need to leave, then we go inside.
Yeah, but-
Otherwise, we don't need to go
We're
inside.
not gonna come back inside now,
It's
are
not
we?
allowed to go inside
But we've-
because you are
we've
here.
just come in and spoke to
You
you.
are still here. We are not allowed to go inside. We need to be stay here with you. You
Give your
when-
permission to
I'm talking to your colleague. Don't be rude.
Yeah.
until or unless you are not leaving the premises, we are not allowed to go inside. So we need
Yeah,
to be.
but we're outside of the building
Yes,
now. We're
you
gonna
need
go.
to leave the
But this is
premises,
just
yeah.
making it worse. If you just go inside, we'll go. That's it.
What do you think?
His eyes are twitching, and that is making me a bit nervous. Can you guys control yourself?
You nervous? You make everyone
Look,
nervous.
this guy's coming, get away from me.
The
And Neb, don't let him near you, Mitch.
Go. No, don't
You're
touch
coming
me.
to the
Don't
camera.
touch
Stay
me.
back,
Don't
man.
touch me. Don't touch me.
Get the fuck away from me.
Hello, brother.
Brother,
I'm staying with him. I'm making sure he's safe.
no,
You're not.
okay,
You're not.
okay.
You're not.
Get off
suffering.
me. What are you doing?
You don't have to touch.
Get banged. Touch me again.
You don't have to
What's
touch.
going on?
You
What's
don't have
going
to
on,
touch.
buddy? Yeah, what?
Run, run, run. Just run. Just run.
Go back.
Hey, yo!
He's filming it. He's filming it. He's filming it. Look at this.
I'm not going to be forced. Just no. Let me walk. Why don't you let me walk? No, wait. Listen. No, just stop. No, stop. Listen. Stop. No, let me say something and then I'll walk.
No. It's okay.
I said to you, I'll walk. So why are you holding me? I've agreed to walk with you. Let go then, I'll walk.
Okay, shut up.
I haven't been aggressive. Come on.
Okay.
Calm down. You know what? You all should have just gone inside. I tried to give you advice. The only thing is now, the news is going to get his footage, and you'll probably get more people coming here now. This is why the people that live nearby are too scared to come and ask questions, because they're worried you're going to do things like this, like grab them. So I don't understand.
You don't want to do this?
But I don't understand why you can't just be peaceful.
We've got that one on
Leave the premises, brother.
Yeah, you're probably going to get more people here now.
Thank you very much.
security. Sat on your phone.
Open the close the door.
In the lobby. Come on, big boy! Suckers. Yeah, so they got hands on us.
So after all that, then nobody answered any questions. Can you see?
I just had a guy on each arm. They had
I got them off me and then just said to them, "Why are you holding me?" He's like,
fucking
"They're like him."
Literally, right? Where's the fat one? The fat one went to grab my body cam when I pulled it off, and then it's not Hello.
Don't come inside. Don't come inside.
He said we can speak to the
Outside the gate. Outside the gate, I'm gonna force you. Yes. Outside.
Well, wait.
Yes. Stay outside.
So,
Hey, shut up, fatty.
you know, is your friend going to come and answer some questions? He said he would come and talk.
Fatty, come and grab this camera out of his phone.
No. I know.
Go outside.
Yeah, but no. Come and talk peacefully. Just calm down. Just come here. Just look. Listen. Talk. Look. Just stay calm. Right. Listen. So.
What do you mean stop the video?
I can't force him, can
Stop
I?
the camera.
I can't force him.
First you colleague.
can't
You
force
need
him.
to.
Or just talk quietly then. Talk quietly. So your friend, you know your friend.
We are talking
but
about
you can't hear.
You are dangerous.
But this person
You are
need
the
to be.
danger.
Yeah, I know. But just stay here then.
Yeah.
Stay here.
What, says you?
You know your colleague inside, the small guy.
Who the hell are
Would
you?
he just come and talk at the
Who are
gate
you?
with us?
Who
Then?
the hell are you?
Would you ask him to just come and stand here, just to answer some
I'm a
questions?
security.
He said he
Who
would
you
though,
are?
didn't he? He said
No
to
one
go
is coming
outside.
here now.
Yeah?
No one is coming
But
here.
he did say that, didn't he?
You need to leave the premises now.
but he did
because
say he would answer questions,
If you
didn't he?
want to get the answers
Yeah.
of the questions,
Yeah.
you need to become by
We've
the
already done it.
right way.
We've already done it.
You come from the house backside
Yeah.
illegally.
But we
You
said-
enter the premises illegally.
But we
yeah?
sent
There is no legal.
Okay, I know, I understand that.
So
but-
we are not allowed to
I know, I
answer
understand.
your question.
No, I understand, but you don't have
If
to
you
walk
come
away.
legally inside,
Yeah.
we will give the answer of your
Yeah.
questions.
Exactly.
But you have come illegally,
But
so
we-
we are not allowed to give you any answer. of
But
anything.
we
Yeah?
emailed.
Just go outside.
So
Leave the
listen.
premises.
No, but you need to listen because I've listened to you. Come and just talk. Let me just say something.
Brother, leave the premises.
I'm not on the premises.
On the premise.
1 second. Come inside. Come,
Yeah, but yeah,
come inside.
Yeah,
This is the police.
yeah.
Here's the police. The police.
Well, you're gonna look stupid, aren't you? So
Manhandling me and Mitch.
stupid.
You there, grab the camera.
You're right.
These people are come illegally from
Yeah.
the back end, and now they are gonna be shouting on us and
No,
forcing
we won't
going
shout.
inside and
Filmed it all. We won't film it.
we will try to push it outside. Like
No, so
they were.
I'll just give you.
ever inside the fence there?
Yes, yeah.
They are coming from the back end. in the
We were, yeah.
Now we will
So there's a
force
big
them,
opening at the
push
back
them to there. Yeah.
that this lady
Now
told us
we
about.
try
That's a local person doing a walk.
He's making out.
So we were going to come up here, and then we thought there's an opening there. It's open, so we'll just go and see if anyone wants to talk.
He's
The hotel was
making a
open,
video
so we
or
walked
something,
in. We
so
just said to them at reception,
This is no for the
just
public. Yeah.
let him one person at a time.
This is.
So we walked to reception. We just explained
He's
what we were
making
doing.
a video that's
Just
not
saying, oh,
legal.
officially it
These
says they're not
things.
being housed here. We just want to come for an update. But then they just surrounded us. Everybody shouting. So I calmed it down. The guy that's the manager there, I think Belvedere Hotels, he just spoke to us and said, look, there's some confidential stuff here. Can we move outside to talk? So we went to go and talk outside. But you know when it gets hostile and people panic, you're probably aware of obviously this situation and how they
The staff is
overreact.
coming, sir.
They will tell you all this, everything.
This guy's all right. The small guy's all right. I had a good conversation.
They don't allow,
some of this,
they don't
you've
allow
got to let
any
one
video
person
filming
talk
over
at a
here
time.
inside. It's a
They don't allow filming inside.
So there's two security.
always doing this, always on the camera inside the premises. It's not
Inside,
allowed,
outside,
even
everywhere.
for any person, even for us.
Okay, I'm trying to get my side. You're interrupting, so I guess I'll just. So yeah, basically that was it, and then they asked us to leave. We agreed to leave eventually. We just said, obviously, can't we just talk here because we're not around anything confidential. So as we went to leave, this guy just grabbed his camera for no reason. So we listened to what they were saying. We were leaving, and he just manhandled him. So obviously that sort of triggered him a bit and said, "What are you doing? Why are you?" And then it just kicked off from there. You see. So there was no sort of like hitting. It's just grabbed his camera, and then they manhandled us to try and drag us out.
So in regards to the property, it's of course all private property.
Yeah, of course.
So you can't be on there. So
No, yeah.
technically going on there is trespassing, as
Yeah.
you're very much aware.
Yeah.
Which is why they've brought you out.
But when we've agreed to go, though, I don't understand why they have to manhandle, because we were working out. This is what I'm saying,
As I
though.
say, I'll ask, but that's mainly what we've got so far that I can clearly see. It's their prerogative whether or not filming's allowed on their property, as you're very much aware, which would be why they've pulled you back. We have had quite a few issues where people have turned up with the idea that asylum seekers are here, and they've come here with the act of trying to. So why would we do that?
Show
and film
them
it?
up.
Why would we do that and film it? Look, I'm not saying
that's
that's
not
what
our intention here, is it?
I'm not saying that's what your intention is.
Well, I'm saying I've just been manhandled in here.
That's why he's
Grab
just
my
about there, but
camera, and you ain't going to do
that's what I'm
shit.
saying,
You're here to protect these people. Island of strangers, look at them.
That's what we've had
I'm
quite a
not
lot
welcome in
of.
this
Yeah,
hotel.
I
There's
respect
been
that, yeah.
You work out why.
But this is why.
riots recently, which has kicked off because of that.
Yeah.
Which is why we've come here.
So this is why, I completely understand that, yeah. So this is why, obviously, when we come and we do these reports, we try to maintain the peace. There was nothing shouty or anything, but when they're surrounding us and everyone's talking at once, just like here, you experienced it firsthand. You can't get a grasp on how the situation is and whether it's going to deteriorate when everyone's shouting.
Yeah.
So it was peaceful up to an extent, but it's the issue is we made them clear what we're here to do, what we're going to do, and how we're going to do it. But there was no sort of respect for that. And the other thing, have you heard about that new legislation, C.A.L.M, that all these security are supposed to be adhering to, which is basically how they're supposed to dissect the situation and go, right, okay, how do we understand whether they're actually being aggressive or not, and communicate with them? So it's to stop them getting in trouble. That's the thing, you see. But when I tried to say to them, look, this is a thing that you should be following, that's partly why we come out, because we're thinking the security are going to keep calm and just ask nicely. But when we did actually leave, and then they're grabbing cameras and we start walking off, I was walking off peacefully and they grabbed my arms and I'm agreeing to be peaceful and they're still being like that. I can't help but feel like if I did that, it'd be a different situation, you see.
But we already told them it's not allowed to take the camera. When he come outside, he just use this camera on the camera.
That's after you grabbed the
he
camera,
talk
so it was
about
security.
who are you
Yeah, you
people,
did
who
say
are
that.
you people, like this, and that's not our right way.
You could have done
We're
anything.
quietly. We don't say anything.
Drive you lot.
I think it's. He's up there, yeah.
I'll go and have a chat with him. Yeah.
I had a
You
good
guys
chat.
just
I had a
wanna
good
wait
chat
out
with
here?
him. He was alright. Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to stay out here.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And just one thing, I just noticed they look like well-educated guys. They just got the access to the property.
Is
One of the five
said they look like
is COVID stopped now because your mask's off?
man.
His mask's off.
inside your headquarters.
COVID stopped. Look.
Did they say anything about filming? Did you hear? They didn't, did they?
He knows
So
full
you are
well what
allowed
we're talking about, so you'll be disappointed to know. So it's not against the law, so you're wrong. Did you hear that? He said, he said these look like well-educated guys.
Yeah, I know. He said they look like. Well, we've got another cop car.
For using common sense.
Island of strangers. You're seeing it for yourself. Look. We walked in that hotel, and we were surrounded, mate, weren't we? How many people did we have around us, Mitch?
However many is there, like times
well,
four.
there and all the ones inside. I'd say we had about 15 people around us. All the stay Belvedere, like got up. That's it. Nice shots. And
Here we are. Probably taking the security's word for it. Same old two-tier. All you want is some fair answers about what's going on in the place. You're right, mate.
in that hotel. You're not going to do anything
okay,
about
mate.
it.
You're all right.
You don't care, do you?
No,
he
I
definitely
want to
don't.
listen to you, so...
Well,
Yeah, basically, same old thing. You know what it's like, people come do reports on these hotels.
Sure.
They've got security, we understand that, we know it's trespass, civil matter.
Yeah.
You know all that.
one
There's a
with
massive opening at the back that
Right.
a local told us about. We did go through this big opening at the back, just walked in peacefully, door was open, got to reception, just explained to them, look, we're just here to do a peaceful report, we're not going to kick off this fear, because obviously, like your colleague said, there's been a lot of issues with people coming here.
Yeah.
But then we just got to reception, the guy he's talking to, the small guy, the manager, he's actually all right. I tried to have a conversation with him. But some of these security, I'm not just saying this to be biased, they seem a bit unhinged. They're shouting, you got it! And I'm like, this is not the way to be.
Right.
I told them about this legislation, C.A.L.M. I don't know if you've heard about.
Yeah.
They don't have any clue about it.
I
I told their manager about it and said, this is what they need to be adhering to, because then this makes this process a lot easier.
Yeah.
So after all this shouting, I just kept quiet and said, right, just keep calm now. I'm going to talk to your manager, but we weren't having any of it. So we agreed to leave, because obviously, we know it's private property, we're not going to deny that.
Yeah.
So as we're leaving, which they asked us to, one of them just decided to take it upon himself, because obviously he's taking his personal feelings, not his professional interpretation, and grabbed his camera. So obviously he's saying, why are you grabbing my camera for? And getting annoyed.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he did that. That's what kind of kicked it off. We were leaving, but he decided to run up to him and grab his camera, which he had no right to do. And then they tried to grab my arms and drag me off, and I was like, I don't know why you're manhandling me. I've agreed to walk off. I'm staying with this guy for his protection.
Yeah.
Because some of the security have got in trouble before for assault and whatever.
Yeah.
So now it's just a case of, they said to the manager, a small guy, said, if you come outside, we'll answer all your questions and then you can go. And I said, well, this is what we tried to do 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So why couldn't we have just established that? And then we came out, and now he doesn't want to answer questions. And I said, this is why we try and come in if we can to see and ask questions, because when we sort of just go to the front, they'll shut the doors and say no, and that's why people locally get a bit suspicious. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because it is the lack of transparency.
Yeah,
I think if it was more open, we wouldn't even need to be here.
Yeah,
you know, that's the bottom line. So. But did you see the young guy? He was all right, wasn't he? The small guy.
I was going to have a chat with them. I just need to have a chat with my colleagues.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Stay over there. Told him I was getting aggressive. He said when they grabbed him, he looked like he was going to fight. They fucking had hold of each of my arms, mate. Obviously, I'm fucking not going to be happy like that. Can we go?
Yeah, I mean, if you're happy to go, mate, it's not an
I mean,
issue.
I'm not going to expect you two to do anything, but I was manhandled in there. So was he, and you don't care because you're going to say it's their job.
No, the thing is, I'm listening to you, but you're just going straight to the
I'm really agitated, mate.
No,
I'm really
appreciate
agitated.
that, and I completely understand where you're coming from.
Because why can someone come here and treat us like this?
I think it's more
In
so
our own
because
land?
obviously when police come in other situations, they always say, all we're doing is trying to maintain the peace, and we've sort of saved you a job by doing that when we left
he's
it and
grabbed
agreed,
it, he's
and then
grabbed
they
it and
still
he's had it in
went
his
for him, so
sweaty
it's a bit
hands.
kind of like...
Would that piss you off
That's
if I
probably
grabbed
why
your
it's
camera?
worked up,
Yeah,
It's going to enrage you.
Yeah.
And then when I had 6 of them round me, right? And they don't know if I've got PTSD or not. They're all circling me, and then they start grabbing me.
Yeah.
When I wasn't doing anything, I was backing up, starting the live stream because I didn't feel safe. So I thought I'd start a live stream. We've got evidence. We might need it. You know, you come up, take their side, take a false allegation. I'm in the clean.
That's why I listened to your guys' side.
Well, you didn't listen to me.
Oh, no, I think he means
I
like,
was gonna say,
generally speaking, yeah.
Your friend was sort of speaking, sort of giving both of your guys' stories.
Yeah.
I listened to that. Then I went over there, chatted with them.
But I think, to be honest, he got first hand about how... What I was trying to explain is that I was having a conversation with him and they were interrupting. No, he did this, and I was like, here's an example of how it was inside. We're talking to the guy that's a manager, and it was fine. And then they're like, no, you can't do this, can't you? It's like, just calm down. Yeah. That's half the reason it always goes sort of tits up. You know, because it's everyone just overreacts. But you can't do much more than tell them that you're going to be peaceful. So, and even when they grabbed us, we weren't fighting back or anything. You could have done it out of self-defense. That's what I said to them. I was like, but I'm telling you, I'm asking you to get off because I don't want to escalate this.
Yeah, fair enough.
It doesn't need to be.
Done the right thing in that, it's fine.
So yeah, that's
am I right to grab a couple of your guys' details?
What are we giving them for?
Just for our records, just so we've spoken. If you don't want to give them over, then that's
not
absolutely
unless
fine.
Crime
You can take my alias.
Alias?
Yeah.
John.
So yeah, so people aren't allowed to walk from there. They are allowed to get so with no foreign security. Is that correct then?
Yeah, I think that's the next issue, isn't it?
Necessarily true.
Not necessarily. Well, it's just happened, so it is
trespassing.
true. Yeah, which isn't a criminal matter, so you shouldn't have even attended for the trespass.
Security also have their job to keep the place safe.
Yeah, which they didn't because they left doors unlocked.
Yeah, I'll come and chat with you guys in a minute.
It was safe, and obviously We both
Yeah, I mean, if you're
filmed it
wanting
and
to make the report, I'll happily take your details and
I
then we can go
don't
from
think
there.
you're going to take it serious.
so, some
because
people
I've
will,
seen-
but
I've
I
seen it
just,
all
in
up.
all honesty, it's a waste of time. But it's just making you aware that obviously this is why you get a lot of people saying two-tier and all this. Because they always see it. And the other thing is that it feels like it's going to encourage them to continue with that behaviour.
Sure.
And
It
like
will
I
give
said,
them a boost.
like I said to them, they're lucky that we tried to keep it peaceful because there's other people that will probably come here. If they did that, it'd be a full-blown.
Yeah.
The first thing they say is you can't make video. Is that true or false? Outside.
If you're outside, you can film.
We can film. So they're telling me you can't
but
make
if
video.
you're on their property,
He grabbed my property when I'm not doing nothing illegal, filming outside, am I? So he's grabbed my property.
Out here on the
Well, no,
public
out
street.
there even. It's a car park funded by the taxpayer, isn't it? It's a hotel. It's a 4-star Crowne Plaza at the end of the day. So
It's a hotel, which means technically all that car park.
It's a
all
hotel.
fenced off.
It's
all
contracted
private.
with Stay Belvedere Hotels, which is Clear Springs subcontractor, which is Home Office, which is government funded.
Yeah, but all of that's all circled in, so it's all technically private property.
It's private, but funded by the public.
It's not open to the public, so it's not public access. There's difference between access.
But we are allowed to go and report on it.
You can you can be out here in a public area and video it from here and do all of that. Yes, you just wouldn't be allowed to go into the area.
But it is
and then video.
also holding a C1 license, isn't it? Do you know about that?
Off the top of my head.
I don't know. Well, apparently it is. So it's still down as a hotel, not as like a hostel or a big HMO. So yeah, foreigners can come here, assault us, and get away with it. But how is it? What are they going to do going forward when they have another thing like this? They're going to tie him up, keep him in the hotel? Because I thought that was where it's going when we was inside, surrounded by 15 foreigners. I don't even recognise what country I'm in. And then I come outside, get assaulted. You pull up and you go straight to them and you take their word, and you're not asked.
I didn't go straight to them and take their word. I came here, tried very quickly with figuring out what was on, talked to your friend, had a brief talk with them, talked to your friend, and he gave your guys' sort of joint story first, your side, and then I've gone and had a chat with the manager, which is why I went in there to go and chat with him. Because, as your friend pointed out, he seems to be the manager, he was the alright one to talk to, and they've all pointed out that's the manager, so I went and spoke to him.
Did he? I know obviously you can't say everything he said, but what was his roundabout thing? Was he saying we're being aggressive?
He gave me a brief overview of his side.
Yeah.
And then I came out here, chatted to my colleague, and now we're just chatting to you guys.
I think the main thing is just obviously we adhered to what he said, and he said go outside and answer all the questions. And
we go outside, end up getting assaulted,
and then the opposite happens.
Police come.
So I said to him, you have to understand why he's obviously irate now because we've actually followed your advice.
I've been touched up by fucking foreign men, and you don't give a shit.
If you want to make the complaint, we just need to grab your
You're
details.
not going to do anything though, are you?
We will look into it.
You look into it.
Yes.
How long's that
we're
going to
going
take?
there. We'll grab their CCTV, and if you've got any videos, we'll grab.
I've got it all on video.
Yeah, we can grab all of those. We can review the whole
I don't like the rest of the public. I don't believe you'll do anything. You're not going to do anything. You're not here to protect and serve us. Do you believe in two-tier policing?
No.
You don't believe it?
We do everything the correct way with everybody.
You treat everyone equally?
Yes.
Don't believe that.
That's your choice if you believe it or not.
Well,
I'm just telling you.
It's from past experiences.
I'm sorry if that has been the case.
It has.
That's I'm telling you how I would deal with it. I'll go in there, grab the CCTV, grab your side, grab any videos that you wish to give me.
And in the end, you're going to say their security, they're allowed to drag you off.
I'll review the whole lot and then I'll put it through all my sergeants and I would then go through that way.
Yeah, just I think people just get frustrated, don't they? Because it's like they're saying to us that we're unknown and we're in their hotel and we're not allowed to be here and all this. It's like that. It doesn't kind of add up really when there's people in there that could be unknown. We don't know. We're there to find out. But they're telling us that we're unknown, and I'm just saying to you, you have to understand our mindset when we're paying for it through taxpayers' money. So there's no harm in just coming to the tour. Sticker. Oh, the extension, yeah.
What are your guys' plans then for the rest of the day?
I'm just going to head off.
I would personally say don't let previous experiences reflect on present time sort of issues.
I've just been manhandled by foreigners.
I know you've said this before.
In my own land. What's going on?
You've said this, and I've already told you. I'm more than happy to take this report on. I'm happy to give you an extension number just in case you want to call through 101.
Them two were involved in it, both of them.
That's fine.
They're angry. They shouldn't be security guards.
I explained, yeah.
They've got low impulse control.
Yeah.
And they come here and they believe they're above you guys as well. They believe they are police. And not only that, they believe they're just as English as me.
Yeah.
I've lost all faith in it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it because I don't believe anything will come of it. And because there is bigger issues at hand, like how on earth have we got over 200 hotels full of illegal immigrants, you know? Some of these may be terrorists, some of these have been rapists. So what are we doing? What are we actually, what's going through your guys' heads, you know, when you're going about your day, doing your duties?
We just do our jobs.
Have you been busy today?
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Absolutely manic today.
Manic?
Yeah, manic today.
Yeah, of course, just heading back to the office door or something.
Yeah.
We've interrupted you.
No, no, you haven't. No, it's absolutely fine. Well, we just want to provide that little bit of learning for them.
The viewers will see this as you're pandering to these people that are treating us like absolute shit.
So you raised the concerns about them grabbing and how they shouldn't do it.
Are you going to go and talk to them about that?
We're going there. We'll have chats with them.
All right. Well, you're going to walk past two of the main culprits in there. So.
Yeah, we'll chat with them.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good day. All right.
So yeah, Crowne Plaza, Basingstoke. What did they do? Grab an arm each, Mitch?
They both grabbed my arm, so I refused to move.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not moving until you let
Mate,
go. Mate,
I had the aggressive ones. That fucking
yeah, I
first
know,
one.
yeah.
Mate, honestly.
They're easy to work around, the two I had though. Because I just said, I'm not fighting back, so let go, and I'll walk. So. But they've got no clue about the bigger picture.
No, they ain't.
Waste your time explaining it.
Well, I mean, that other copper, he seemed like it's kind of, you know, he looks a bit ashamed.
Yeah.
You know, the other one, he'd have fucking arrested me, mate, if it was just him.
I even said to them, I was like, you're going to have an issue talking to them because there's a language barrier. Half the stuff you say, they don't even understand.